Hi, good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody, members of Team KAIROS. Good evening. My name is Ronald Nzimora again, and today is going to be a wonderful, wonderful day for many reasons, right? But most importantly, today I have an amazing person on on live. He's here to teach you. He's here to talk to you. He's here to motivate, right, and basically encourage you. And that is my brother. I call him my big brother, Brian Louis. Brian, here in Nigeria we say Louis. You know, you know, you know. So, so we have Brian Louis with us from Trinidad and Tobago. So I'm super grateful that he's here. I've wanted to bring him on before now, but I think today is just the perfect day to have him on talking to you. I know that a number of you have asked for him to come on, but I wanted to make sure that we did it at the right time, a time that was good for him, and a time that will, it will actually make a lot more sense to have him so that we don't just pull him in all sorts of directions. So, welcome everybody. I can see Samuel, Toby, Kingsley, Larry. I'm not going to go through everybody's name as I usually do. So, I'm just going to say welcome to every single one of you. We have the great Brian Louis here with us today. So, um, so if I'm sounding like some American journalists or TV personalities, it's on purpose, right? So that's why I'm repeating. All right. Good evening.
Wow.
Welcome.
Wow. Thank you so much, Ronald, Mr. Zimora, our superstar here at Emory. Amazing journey. I'm so excited. I'm very excited. You have assembled, what I would call an elite team Kairos. These are people, men and women that have a vision for success, and they are willing to follow the right direction and to follow the absolute right things to do in order to become successful. I am so proud of you, Ronald. I am so very proud of you. From the very first time that we met, I knew that you were an absolute superstar. And now you're bringing forth other superstars that are here this evening. And so I want to thank you for the invitation to be here, to spend some time with you and your amazing team. And I know that we're going to have a great time. And whoever gets the opportunity to see this presentation, their lives will be enriched as well. So I want to thank you for everything that you're doing here at Emory.
Thank you so much. The very first day that I met you, you said something that has stuck with me every day. You said, anybody who finds Emery has found their blessing. And it's true. I know Emery is my blessing because I know I had been looking for over 1 year, one full year. I had seen all sorts, different kinds of plans, different kinds of companies, you know, and my spirit kept telling me to wait. There was something, and once you see it, you would know it. And when I saw that name Emery and I checked it out and I saw your video on YouTube, I was like, wow, this is it. This is it. And I know I asked probably 1,000 questions.
Make it 2,000.
Yeah, 2,000. Yeah. So, and you took the time, you were patient to, answer all of the questions. You are a great part of our story here at Team Kairos. I was telling Itomi, and I'm sure he's here on the call. I was telling him, I have started writing a book. Actually, I've not shared this with you before now, but I started writing a book about network marketing, and I have the title, I have the dedication, and it was blank, and I had sort of an introduction. So I said, I'm going to write this book when I hit diamond in Emery, right? But a couple of days ago, I went to dedication and I said dedicated to Brian Llewellyn.
Wow. Wow.
right?
I am
Because
so honored.
yeah,
Wow.
so I'm kind of letting the cat out of the bag. But,
Wow. Well,
yeah,
now we're definitely on that mission to diamond. There's absolutely
yes,
no way about it.
absolutely, absolutely. We have to do it, because I use cues like this to keep me focused, keep me going, showing me
Yes.
this is the goal. And today I spoke to my mentor. He lives in Atlanta, USA these days. And I was speaking to him this afternoon because I had a call with him for my subscribers. And so I was telling him what I was doing, and he said, "What is your goal?" And I said, "Well, the goal is to become diamond, and diamond is the highest level in the company." And he said, "I know you can do it, Ronald. So you go ahead and do it, and let me know when you hit diamond." So, so now I have too many people to prove right, right? I have you, I have my mentor, I have my team members, I have my family, right? It's and I'm so glad to have your support, to have you on our side, not just me, but the members of our team. So thank you so much.
My
All right,
absolute
guys. All right, guys. So we're going to get started really quick. Like I said earlier, we have the great Brian Louis in our midst, and he is going to be taking the business presentation today. So we are going to have the business presentation first, and when that ends, I am going to come in and now showcase the team's website. So I want you all to pay attention. Brian has a really unique way of presenting the business opportunity, and like I've told him many times, I really want to be as good as he is at presenting the business opportunity. So you guys are in for a great time. In fact, when we're done today, if I'm sure that you could just take today's video, and when you want to prospect someone, you just them the video and say, "You go watch this and let me know what you think." And I'm sure it is going to kill it. So I want you to take a seat back, relax, and let's listen to Mr. Brian Louis. All right, Brian.
Wow. Wow. Amazing. This is really such an awesome time. I always say that it's an amazing time to be a part of Emery. It's an amazing time to be a part of every single thing that is happening because it is unfolding. It is all unfolding, right before our eyes. We're seeing things happening in the lives of people. We're seeing things happening in such major ways that anyone that sees Emery, and as I always say, if they can resonate and see that it is something that is a blessing to them and to other people, it becomes a no-brainer. And so it's the people that have the vision to be able to see that they have a pathway to creating an abundance of income and an abundance of being able to impact on the lives of other people. It becomes a no-brainer of a decision. And so certainly it is my pleasure now to share with you our Emery opportunity. And so Ronald, are you going to load the slides? Or do you want
Okay,
me to load the slides and share
okay,
my
you can do
screen?
that. You can do that, please.
All right. So you're in for a special treat because what I have loaded today on my computer is actually a new presentation slide. It has not been released. It just happens to
Wow.
be up on my computer. So you're getting the opportunity to see it for the first time. So we have a lot of firsts. We have a lot of firsts happening on today's presentation. So all right, let me hit the share button. Let me see if this works for me. And I'm gonna share my screen. And let me just make sure. Share screen.
Okay.
And you tell me when you can see. I'm gonna say share. All right, and you tell me when you can see my screen. And is it full screen?
Yes, we can see it now.
All right, beautiful, beautiful. So this is a brand new presentation, first time being released, and Team Kairos is getting it first. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Emory Business Opportunity. And so here at Emory, you have an opportunity to work with experienced industry professionals, just as Mr. Ronald Zamora. He's an amazing, amazing gentleman, and you're working with him. And so for me, it is a privilege to be working with him and working with other leaders here in Emory. And so, how I came to be a part of the company is in December of 2019. I was approached by the leadership, Miss Queen Kamoda, thanks to our amazing Mr. Latuboy. I was approached to come to Nigeria and Ghana in order to coach, guide, and mentor people on how to really build this business the right way. And so the company brought me to both markets, and that's where I conducted training. It was absolutely amazing. And that's when I really, really understood what was different about Emory. But before we even talk about that, let's talk about mindset. Let's talk about the thought process that you have to have in order to be successful in anything, let alone this industry. First of all, I read a book by Robert Kiyosaki. And in that book, called he spoke about the cash flow quadrant. It was a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. Some of you may be aware of the book, some of you may be aware of what I'm going to share, but he identified that people will make money in 4 different ways. They will become an employee. So for me, I was a great employee. I would go to work very, very hard. I worked in the IT industry for 17 years. And at the end of those 17 years, I started as a clerk and I ended as a member of the board of directors. I was a vice president in the company. I was a great employee. But I realized that I still had no freedom. I was making a lot of money, but I didn't have freedom to do the things that I wanted to do. And then for me, I transitioned to being self-employed. This is where you now own a job. It's not all up to you. It's up to you to now do all of the things that you want to do. And then you may transition over to being a big business owner. This is where you now put systems in place so that it's not so much about you, but you have people working for you and driving systems. And then ultimately, you may become an investor where you now have money working for you, things like real estate and other things. You see, this is a conscious enter for many people, especially Nigeria and Ghana. You see, 95% of this world's population earn money based on being an employee and being self-employed, while 5% of this entire world's population make money on this side, being business owners or investing. You know, I always say that here, 5% of the entire world's wealth, 5% is controlled by the employees and the self-employed people. 95% of the world's wealth is being controlled by the big business owners and the investors. What's the difference? It's mindset. Mindset. You see, the people on the left, they are interested in stability. I spoke to a few people today that came to me thanks to a digital marketing campaign, and they just want a job. They want me to pay them in order to find other people. The mindset is on stability. While on the other side, the mindset is freedom, like the Ronalds of this world, like all of the people on this call. These are people, all of us, we now are interested in freedom. We're interested in earning income in a way that we don't have to participate in order for that income to be generated. And so in this presentation, I'm going to share with you how you do that through building a network. You see, no way that you could twist this left, right, top, bottom. The people that make up 5% of this world's population, where 95% of that wealth is located, they do not use money. They do not use time to generate money. What they do is they build a network, and they also use money in order to generate more money. And so success is connected to building a network. And so this is your ultimate network expansion plan. This is Emory. And so here you can basically invest your money and divest your time. What do I mean by that? You can now put your money into something, into an initiative, and spend some time developing that while you do whatever it is that you're doing right now. So now you have an opportunity to now work between whatever you're doing as well as building your network. Even Robert Kiyosaki said the richest people in the world, they build networks, while everybody else is more trained to look for work, go to school, get a good education, get a good job. And so for all of the people that are here right now, for all of the guests and all of the members, are you ready for something different? Something very, very unique and very, very different. You see, we are Emery, and our mission is to bring happiness to ourselves and our family. And so why Emery? Why should you want to be a part of Emery? You see, Emery, it has a simple and straightforward compensation plan. It also has a fair payout, meaning everyone works pretty much, everyone earns pretty much the same amount as they go up in rank. We also have a collaborative way of doing business here. You see, uplines are required to work with their downlines in order for them to be able to rank advance. So it's not an idea of where you are able to now build a lot of volume and get to the top of the company. You have to take people along with you. And we have speed of return, meaning that Emery is one of the fastest, or maybe the fastest company in terms of being able to get your money back. Even with one personally sponsored person at the agency package, you're guaranteed to get your money back and have your products. You see, the other reason why you want to be a part of this is because of timing and positioning. There are 5 stages of every single company in our industry, every company as a whole. First, there's the formulation stage. This is where the company now creates the products. They now go into manufacturing the products, the labeling, all of the things necessary. It's the formulation stage. Then there's a concentration stage. This is when people now recognize the product, they accept it. You hear success stories, you hear all of the testimonies. What happens after that is momentum. The company explodes into massive momentum, and this is where the millionaires are created. This is where the people that are in the company, as they use the systems, they now go into, the company now goes into momentum and they generate a lot of money. Then there's the stability stage. This is where people are custom using the product. They're now buying the product on a regular basis and they're just happy with the product. Pretty much all of the millionaires have already been created and people are just using it and enjoying the journey. And then there's the breakthrough stage. This is where the legacy companies sit. And so here you're seeing some of the companies that are now legacy companies where all of the millionaires have already been created. They have people buying the products, putting up signs that they're now selling the products. And so again, all of these stages happen in every single company in our industry. But ladies and gentlemen, for the guests and the members, this is where we are in Emery. This is why, for me and for Ronald and for so many other people, we're building this business with urgency because timing is everything. We know that it's just a matter of time, a tipping point as we continue to expand internationally, where the company will explode into momentum and you benefit from that momentum. And so let me introduce to you our board of directors, Mr. Lau Chung Guan. He is the chairman and CEO of Emery International and the Emery Group of Companies. And it was because of him that we have our general way of doing business, where we believe in growing the business by growing the people. He is supported by Mr. Tan Kam Fu, who is the president for the Emery Southeast Asia region, and Mr. Yap Wai Yen, who is the president of Emery International, which includes, of course, the Eastern and Western Hemisphere. And so together, they now embody over 100 years of combined experience in the direct selling industry and in corporate management as well. So let's go by the numbers. By the numbers. I'm the kind of person that when I look at an opportunity, I look at the numbers. And you see, Emery has already done over 280 million US dollars in sales. Our company is debt free. Our company has also exceeded over 625,000 members worldwide, even without markets in the Western Hemisphere. Our company has already awarded over 7,400 people with organized tours in our compensation plan and given out over 750 brand new cars and 2 penthouses in Malaysia. What we're saying is all of this has already happened even before many of you have seen Emery. what's going to happen now that you're here, now that you're ready to make your impact, just as Ronald has made an impact here at Emory, let alone when you make the decision to make your own personal impact in Emory. Imagine what's going to happen. And so we have patented technology here, which means that we will produce products that we ourselves will use. We will produce products in good conscience. And as far as possible, we will use only green and natural raw materials. We will also produce products that are the highest quality, made with craftsmanship. So who are we really? You see, we are the exclusive maker of our flagship product, Vagine. We do this at our state of the art manufacturing facility dedicated solely to the production of Vagine. And in our Emory Growth Centers, we train, guide, and motivate our members, again, because we believe in growing this business by growing the members. And through our Emory Faith Foundation, this is how we give back to the society, even without looking for any recognition. And so this is who we are at Emory. So let me introduce you to our flagship product, Vagine. Vagine is an amazing product that's made for women, all women. What it does is that it's designed for the maintenance of vaginal integrity. It is the solution for common vaginal problems such as dryness, itchiness, unusual and foul smelling discharge. And so our Vagine protects. Emory has created Vagine and it protects. It enhances the friendly bacteria in a woman's intimate area and it inhibits bad bacteria. It helps to reduce infection wherever an infection exists. And it enhances the natural self-cleansing and defense mechanism of every woman. It also moisturizes and tightens. It helps to repair cells, nourishes the ovaries, restores the skin, restores the elasticity of the vaginal walls. It also improves sex life by giving a fresh aroma and helps in pheromone excretion for bonding naturally. And so we have many, many testimonies of our ladies all over Nigeria and Ghana, and really all over the world. Frances in Abuja, she says the recurrent infection and menstrual flow odor is gone. She said that Vagine is really a real-time solution with a difference. Omalara in Lagos, she said painful menstrual cramps gone. She says Vagine was truly made to help women. Noro in Jos, she says ovarian cysts and painful menstrual cramps all gone. Vagine is the solution for all infection in women. And Talatu, our champion in Abuja, she says painful menstrual cycle and fibroids gone. And she says that Vagine not only eliminated this pain, but it reduced and eliminated the fibroids of which she was diagnosed. And so we have so many women that are speaking all of the praises of our incredible Vagine. We also have Adwell, and Adwell is a plant-based enzyme. It's designed to improve our intestinal health, increase metabolism, prevent inflammation in the body, prevent blood clots, and also facilitate weight loss. And so we call Adwell our addition to wellness. And what it does is that it really helps to break down the food that we eat more efficiently. In Nigeria and in the Caribbean and really all over the world, we eat a lot of carbohydrates. And that always leads to intestinal problems such as bloating, sometimes constipation. I've had the akpang soup with swallow. I've had endomin when I was there. I've had the pounded yam. I had, a lot of bread while I was there. That delicious bread and butter that there was a bakery in Lagos, in the ShopRite, and every day there would be lines of people just to get bread. You see, ladies and gentlemen, our Adwell helps to improve our intestinal health. It now cleans the gut. It reduces inflammation in the body, prevents blood clots, prevents cancer, increases metabolism, and also helps with weight management. And we have our V-Tide, which is a soy-based micromolecule bioactive peptide. And so what it does really is that it helps with vitality. That's why we call it vitality with peptides. You see, peptides are food for our cells that help to increase our immunity. We call it the golden essence for life. And so VTIDE protects the cells, slows down aging, regulates blood pressure, restores skin and muscle elasticity, strengthens muscles, eliminates fatigue, and also helps with weight management. So what makes us different? What makes Emory so different? What makes Team Kairos so different? You see, here we believe that sharing is rewarding. We also have an environment where success breeds success, and we believe in filial piety, treating each other with respect, love, and caring. Our mission, of course, is to bring happiness to ourselves and our family. And so we do this with our healthy products, our financial freedom, continuous personal growth and development, and giving back to the society. You see, here at Emory, we have systems. We have our 5-step success system. We have our synergistic compensation plan, our synergistic board system. With Team Kairos, we have digital marketing, we have social media tools, we have so many things that you're going to be learning about shortly when Ronald comes back on. But what makes us different is we have everything in place for you to become successful. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we have strategic partnerships with different people. And so you find that here in Team Kairos, what Ronald is doing is very, very, very unique, very special, and very, very unique. You see, the most trusted form of marketing is word of mouth. Because when we love something, we absolutely love, love, love sharing it. And so there are 12 ways that we get paid when you register with us here at Emory. 12 ways that we get paid. The first way that we get paid is through retail sales, where we can earn daily. You see, Emory gives us a 30% discount on our repurchases. This is what helps to boost the retail side of the business and allows us to enjoy even deeper retail profits. We also earn multi-level sponsor bonus. You see, when you register people in Emory personally, you will earn a sponsor bonus. And when those people register others, you earn a sponsor bonus there as well. Because Emory incentivizes us to now work with the people that we bring into Emory. You see, gone are the days when people would just sponsor people in the industry and then drop them. That has happened time and time and time again. So many people have told me of horror stories in Nigeria and Ghana where people just work for that sponsor bonus. They're just working for that sign-up bonus. The minute you get registered, they then drop you and leave you behind. But here we have an incentive to now work with the people that we bring in. And so here in US dollars, when you get started and you bring someone in at agency, you will earn 40 US dollars. And when you bring someone in at what we call a classic package, you will earn 8 US dollars. The next way that we earn income is through our synergistic team bonus. You see, your goal here is when you get registered, you now work towards recruiting your first 3 personally enrolled members, not your only 3, just your first 3. Because here, as you help them to now start to develop themselves and bring others into Emory, that's how you grow. Remember, success breeds success. And so here, you will earn elite bonus, you'll earn a team bonus, and you'll also earn promotion bonus. Let me show you how it works really quickly in the 3 really, really simple steps. Step number 1, when you join us, you will get on a board, either the classic board or the associate board, where everyone works together recruiting until the board gets full. So this is what the fixed board structure looks like. On the upper level of the board, you will see existing members. These are people that are already a part of Emory. And on the lower level of the board, you will see these tasks, these open positions. This is where new people are coming into the board structure. And so in this example, you have Bamidele. Bamidele has brought in 4 people. She has brought in Hadiza, she has brought you in, she has brought Jumeke and Kweku. Enye has brought in Larry. Enye brought in 1 person. But you now have brought in 3 people. You have brought in Mensa, Nonso, and Omolara. So now the board is full. Notice that you worked synergistically. It's not about you bringing in all of the people and filling the board, not at all. It's about you now working with other people in order for everybody to succeed. And so in step number 2, here, the two people with the highest number of recruits or qualifications on the board, they will rank advance automatically to what we call the elite position. So again, in our example, we have Bami Dele, who brought 4 people, and you brought 3 people. So in this case, Bami Dele now goes to the elite associate position on her brand new board, and you will rank advance to the elite position on your new board. Notice that the system takes all of the other people and places them on the upper level of the 2 new boards, setting up the lower level of the board for brand new people. This is what we call a cycle. And so in step number 3, as an elite, when your new board gets filled, you will rank advance automatically. Whether or not you have brought people onto that lower level of the board, you are on the landing ramp, the takeoff pad that allows you to now blast off to the next rank. And so we say the magic is in getting a minimum of 3 people at a time when you first get started, because you want to now start to learn how to now work with other people to help them to be able to rank advance. And so this is the key to becoming an elite. So we have a success path here at Emory. Again, I was talking to someone earlier today, and she was telling me that she's about to do another project. And in that project, there's a binary. You see, on a binary, you're not too sure how much money you're going to earn. You earn averages. You see, here we have a success path where you know how much you're going to earn. You don't have any limitation of earnings, but at least you know what's the minimum that you would earn. So as a pre-associate, if you get started at Classic, you'll earn a minimum of $39 US. If you become an associate through getting started at the agency package, you will earn $644 US minimum, guaranteed. Then when you rank advance to the executive board, you will earn $6,440 minimum, guaranteed, before you get rank advanced to the manager board. And on the manager board, you will earn a minimum of $64,400 in income before being promoted to the next rank of director. And so what we're saying is that you have a sure pathway here to $71,484. This is one of the reasons why I say in Emory, with our compensation plan, your success is not just possible, it is inevitable. As you follow the systems, as you do what you need to do in order to simply tell people about Emory, share with them this presentation, you would now realize this income potential. And so what we're showing you is just part of the story. You see, you could earn on the pre-associate board minimum of $39, associate board minimum $644, executive board minimum $6,440, manager board minimum $64,400. You're guaranteed an income of a minimum of $71,484 by the time you complete the elite manager rank. And you would have also earned an all expenses paid tour. But that's not all. You can become a director immediately after you leave the rank of elite manager. You become a director. Then you can become a 1-star director, 2-star director, 3-star director. Then you can become a sapphire ambassador, emerald ambassador, and diamond ambassador, where your income is now unlimited. And so one of the things I love about Emory is this leadership bonus. This to me is the lighthouse of the compensation plan. You see, when you become an executive, and the people that you personally sponsor, that you directly sponsor Emory, when they become executives, you will earn $161 US. When you become a manager and they become managers, you will earn $1,610. When you become a director and they become a director, you will earn $16,100 US. And we have a car incentive reward. When you become a director, you earn a brand new car. Where I am in Trinidad and Tobago, we have never had any companies, any direct selling companies, award people brand new cars. Never. It has always been cash. And so I'm very excited about our international expansion, because we will be bringing this to so many other countries. So become a director, and you will earn a brand new car valued at $16,100. And When you become a 3-star director, you earn a second car valued at $32,200, or you could take the cash. We also have a travel reward incentive. When you become an elite manager, you immediately get an organized tour valued at $1,120. And again, when you become a 1-star director, a second organized tour valued at $2,080. And you have the added advantage of additional travel whenever new directors come up in your entire line of lineage. And then we have a repeat sales bonus. This is where you now earn a residual income based on the purchases, the reorders of people in your entire network down 10 levels deep. Here at Emory, we do not have an auto ship. You heard me right. We do not have an auto ship. We do not force people to buy products every month in order to earn income. We do not. But we love our products. And so because we love our products, we now earn a 5% reorder bonus on every person that reorders product in our network, 10 layers deep, starting with our own purchase. And at the rank of Diamond Ambassador, you have now out at the top. Emory now rewards your hard work and your dedication to your business with the keys to your penthouse in Malaysia, valued at 300,000 US dollars. This penthouse, it comes with your My Malaysia second home multiple entries visa for 10 years, renewable, and it's all yours. It belongs to you and your family. Or you could take $150,000 in cash. This is why we say at Emory, everyone wins. And so many of us, Ronald included, myself included, many of the people in Team KAIROS, we just can't wait to get to that diamond rank so that we can all be neighbors in Malaysia. How about you? Do you want to be one of our neighbors? And so here at Emory, we have no compulsory monthly auto ship. We're not forced to reorder product in order to earn income. We have no front loading you with products for you to carry around and hawk. We have no binary system with impossible leg balancing. We have no flushing of points ever. We have no monthly or quarterly targets in order to maintain your rank. Once you get to a rank, that's your rank until you rank advance. With Emory, you get paid your team bonuses with one direct agency sign up. We have real-time instant payment and cash out of your bonuses. We have guaranteed income on every level, no confusing compensation plan. We have an online back office to help you track your business, the freedom to work and earn your money as fast or as slow as you want. We have nationwide delivery of your products via FedEx. We have leadership here and leaders with integrity to help you to build your business the right way. We won't take advantage of you. We have a true car reward incentive, a travel reward incentive, a house reward incentive, and all of our products are US FDA certified and NAFTA approved. So when you get started here at Emory, you get your free back office access. You now get a personalized referral link. You get brochures and applications. You get a member handbook. You get training and mentorship on how to build this business the right way. You now have access to discounts on repurchases. So when you get started at the classic package, it's an investment of 161 US dollars. You will enjoy products worth $161. So you get products worth your money. You get 4 boxes of Vagine, or 1 box of Adwell, or 1 box of Vitae. You get unlimited coaching in Team KAIROS on how to promote and build your business. You also have other systems like our 5-step success system that allows you to now grow your business. Or you can get started at the agency package. That's a business investment of $804. You're now entitled to 30% lifetime discount on all of your repurchases. You see, you will enjoy products worth over $1,000. You get 20 boxes of Vagine, any combination of products that you want. You can mix the Vagine with the Adwell, with the Vitae. You get unlimited coaching, of course, in Team KAIROS and our entire Emory leadership. You get the 5-step success system, and of course, as a part of Team KAIROS, your digital marketing funnels, your online tools, your website, so many things that you're now able to now leverage on, and you're able to really, really move forward and become superstars here at Emory. And so, ladies and gentlemen, usually at this point, we get into the success story of our incredible Mr. Latuboy. But here we have a special presentation that's going to happen with our great, great, great leader here. So, really and truly, your decision is as simple as one, two, three. Number one, you bring your dreams. The only thing that can stop you from fulfilling your dreams is going to be you. Number two, you take immediate action. You purchase your business package and then you take action towards your future. And then number three, you follow the system. You see, there's no secret to success. There are systems to success. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ronald, for giving me this opportunity, this very unique opportunity to present this brand new presentation that I configured over the past few days as we're now heading into international expansion. I'm getting ready here where I am in Trinidad and Tobago and the Western Hemisphere. I'm getting myself ready with brand new presentation slides and a whole bunch of other tools in order for us to really, really become superstars here at Emory. And so with that, I want to thank you so much and thank you everyone for participating, everyone for being here. And so, Ronald, my great, great friend, my brother, congratulations on everything that you're doing. And of course, now it's back over to you.
Wow, thank you so much, Brian. This was wonderful. Again, I mean, you are really the master at presenting this. This is as good as it gets. I've not seen a presentation about Emery, not even the ones that I do myself, that is this good. And I'm looking at the comment sections and I'm seeing the comments, and I'm sure that they love it. So thank you so much for taking your time to come present this to our members and the new people who are looking to join Team Kairos. And thank you all of you. So what I want to do next is to talk about our team site launch, the Team Kairos site launch. So the site is ready. It's not 100% ready, but I didn't want to delay it further. So I said, you know what, today we are going to present the site. So what I want to do is I want to get into the back end and show you guys how the site works. It is not quite ready for you to sign up today, but it will be before 10 a.m. tomorrow. Just before we got started, the programmer called me, with a lot of apologies, saying he's been working so hard to make sure that all of the links are working. And we want to make sure that all of the links are working before you actually sign up. All right. So thank you so much, all of you, for being patient so far. I just crave your indulgence to be a little bit more patient, but I'm going to show you the site now because I'm going to log in and then I'm going to show you guys basically how the site works. All right, so I'm going to be sharing my screen now. Let's see. Okay. Absolutely. So I'm sure you guys can probably see my screen. Please let me know if you can see it.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, great. Great, guys. All right. So I want to start with, so this is basically this is the login page for now. It's probably going to change by tomorrow when you are going to be able to go in there and create your own accounts and create your own profiles and fill out your details and all of that. But basically, this is how it is. Now, when you log in, now I'm logging in as an administrator. So as the admin, I have a lot more privileges than you guys will have as just team members, because the additional privileges that I have are just privileges that allow me add files and add new content to the site. Otherwise, it's basically the same thing that you have. All right. So now basically, I'm going to start with promo materials. Now, everything that you're seeing right now is just the dummy sites. By the time they finish uploading tonight, we're going to have most of this information that you see here will probably change. But what you're seeing here for now is just like placeholders. So they are going to change before the end of today. So, but basically the idea is we want to make it easy for you to be able to promote Emery and promote our Team Kairos. Now, as the administrator, what we're going to be doing in the back end is to be able to add promo materials to you. Now, those promo materials actually mean that you get promotional materials. So what that means is we're going to have adverts in there. We're going to have social media posts. We're going to have maybe ebooks that you can private label. What I mean by private label is you can put your name on it as the author, and you can share it and use it to promote Emery. So we're going to have videos. We're going to have a lot of things in there. We're going to have, there's another link that we're going to have that is not visible now, but it will be once they finish uploading. It's the resources link. So that link is going to be where you are going to find all of our trainings, links to all of our trainings, any trainings that we do on YouTube, any trainings that we do online and record, because from next week now, we're going into full 100% training and recruitment mode. We're going to be teaching you how to run ads on Facebook. We're going to be teaching you how to run ads on Google. We're going to be teaching you how to run ads, even on Twitter and on Instagram. We're going to teach you how to follow up with people. We teach you how to tackle objections, right? What if somebody says this? What do you say in reply? If they say this other thing, what do you tell them in reply to make sure that you maintain authority and that you maintain leadership and you're able to convince them to join you on this incredible journey that you have agreed to join us on? Because like when I was talking to my mentor this afternoon and I was telling him what we're doing with Team Kairos, and he said, I know that you always choose the right thing to do. So make sure that as many people as want to hear, as many people as want to hear, make sure that they hear this message. And that is the reason why I'm creating this site. That's the reason why I'm doing everything that I'm doing. I want to make it easy for me, for you to be able to share the message of Emery and our Team Kairos. So that link for the resources is where we're going to have all of the resources so that you can come back over and over and look at those trainings, and because repetition makes these things stick with you. So we're going to be having promo materials again. Like I said, some of these things are going to be dummies. So if you look over here, you're going to see that you're going to see this again. These things are dummies, but we're going to have promo materials for all of the different email products by the time they finish uploading tonight. We're going to have a section for VTide. So under the section for VTide, you will be able to download adverts, social media posts about VTide. We are going to be able to download sales funnels, pre-designed sales funnels that you can upload on your domain, right? And like I said, as a member of Team Kairos, we're going to give you free hosting, right? Just let us know what your domain is. We'll hook it up with our free hosting. We have created, we have paid for a server specifically for this purpose. So we set you up with free hosting, and you will be able to download the sales funnels uploaded on your own site, and have a full-fledged site to sell any of the email products. So we're going to have these for Virgin, we're going to have them for Adwell, we're going to have them for VTide, and then we're also going to have them for Femtima and Alihat when those products are here in Nigeria. And we're expecting those products to be here by the end of March or early April. So we're going to have ads, we're going to have social media posts, we're going to have sales funnels, right? So that is what you're going to see when you log in under promo materials. Now, if you look at marketing, now under marketing, you are going to see, again, what you're looking at are just dummy content. By the time they finish uploading tonight, the real things will be there. So, but we're going to have, for now, once they finish uploading, we're just going to have um, two niches for the marketing, and we're going to be adding more as time goes on. So what you're going to see by the time you've registered by tomorrow and you set up your account, what you're going to see is a marketing funnel for people looking for a business opportunity, and then another one for people who are currently in other network marketing companies. Because the reason why we are trying to separate them is because I believe that it is best to talk to people in the language that they already understand. So it is best for us to talk to network marketers in other companies in a different way, and also talk to people who are looking for business opportunities in a slightly different way, so that we can be able to hit that marketing sweet spot. Now, if you look here also, you're going to see where we say commissions. Please just disregard this. It's going to be there when you log in, but they are just like placeholders for now. The reason why they are built in there is in case we want to have something we want to promote internally for our team members. I also want team members to be able to also earn some money by promoting it to maybe people in their downlines and all of that. That is why we have this. But let's say, for example, that this is for the business opportunity seekers. Now you can come in here and copy a referral link, and you can now take that referral link. Again, the links are going to change. Please, it's not what you see here, so don't use this for now. But you can copy that referral link, and you can use it to now run an advert. So you can set up an advert on Facebook, for example, or say on Google, or YouTube, or Instagram, for example, and you can set that link as your destination link for the advert. So when people click on that advert, it's going to take them to that link. So like I said, we're going to have one for business opportunity seekers and one for network marketers in other companies. Because the reason why we're creating one for network marketers is because we believe that I believe that network marketers are a lot of them are always on the move. So a lot of them are looking for better network marketing companies to join, and there's no better network marketing company to join than Emery. And I'm not just saying it because I'm a member and I'm a leader in the company. I'm saying it because I know it to be true. I've said this all a lot of times before, so many of you have probably heard it many times from me. I looked at over 100 companies in the last 1 year. Over 100. I looked at compensation plans. I looked at all sorts of companies, nutrition companies. I looked at travel companies. I looked at crypto network marketing companies, all sorts, over 100. And I have not seen any that has a better comp plan than Emery has. None. I didn't see any, right? Because immediately I saw Emery, right, I basically knew that this was it. This was the thing. This was what I needed to get onto. Because all the while looking, I knew there was something. I knew there was something that if I could just see it, I would know. And the moment I saw Emery, I just knew 100% that this was the thing and the place to be in. And I congratulate all of you who are already here. And if you are watching and you're contemplating joining, I encourage you to do so. Do so fast, because just like Brian said in his presentation, we are at that point of explosion. We're at that point of geometric growth, right? If you join now, you are going to be one of the people who are going to benefit heavily from Emery. So yesterday I got someone tagged me. She's probably here watching, right? Her name is Winnie. So she tagged me on Twitter and she said, nobody should talk to me. I'm now elite associate, right? And, and I was really happy for her, because I know how much she wants this, because she shared with me before she signed up, and she said, Ronald, I believe in you, and that's why I'm doing this. So I was really happy for her when I saw that comment, and I want the same thing for all of you. And I know that what we're doing, this site, our training, our programs, everything that we have planned for you is going to help you get to that point and have those same testimonies. And that is why we are doing all of this. So let me show you guys when how these links are going to work. Basically, if you take a link and you run an ad and somebody clicks on an ad, what happens? What kind of pages are they going to see? right? So the very first thing they're going to see is a page that looks like this. All right. So I'm just going to open this up online. So you're going to see something like this. It's going to still be, it's going to be prettied up a little bit more. But the reason is we're making it so simple is that we don't want any ambiguity. We want people to just go straight to the point and be able to get information. So they're going to land on the first page, which we call a pre-sale. So when they land on this page, right, they're going to read it. So this is basically the page that they're going to land on if they're interested in a business opportunity. The one for network marketers is going to be slightly different. So they're going to land on a page like this and they're going to read this pre-sale. And when they get to this point, it says, click here to get started now. When they click here, it's going to bring them to a page that looks exactly like this. So it's going to ask them to opt in, right? The reason why we're not putting this opt-in form on the previous page is because we know that some of the advertising platforms don't allow for opt-in pages on the opt-in forms on the landing pages. And we decided to do it this way so that we avoid getting your advertising accounts banned or something like that. So they click on that link and they land here and it says move on to the next step, fill in your name, your email, and your phone number in the form below to access the free presentation. Now, when they fill this form, right, and they click here to move forward, it's going to bring them to the next page. But before I talk about the next page, let me explain what's going to happen when they land on this page. So when they land on this page and they fill in their details, right, their details are going to enter into our autoresponder database, which means that we are going to be able to follow up with them. We're going to be sending them emails periodically. So if they sign up immediately, that's beautiful. That is what we want. But if they don't sign up immediately, we're going to take over and start communicating with them on an almost daily basis, giving them more and more reasons why they should join Emery. And it doesn't matter when they join, whether they sign up today. So let us say that they came to learn about Emery through your link. Doesn't matter when they join, as long as they came through any member of our team, through our unique team affiliate link or referral link, as long as they join, even if they join today or they join in 10 months, it doesn't matter. We are going to be signing them up directly under you because our system captures that they joined our system through you. All right. So the system is built in such a way that it captures that information. So when they fill this form, they are going to land on this page. So it says, thank you for signing up. Kindly check your inbox, spam, and promotion folders for an email from my KAIROS system. This email contains a link to the video presentation. We cannot wait to share this opportunity with you. Let's win big in 2021. Cheers. And then my name there. The reason, again, why we're bringing them to this page is because we want to make sure that they actually sign up with the original email and the original phone numbers. So that is why when they sign up, they will get the link to the presentation in their email. And that is why we need to tell them that the link to that presentation is in their email. We want to make sure that they are signed up with real details. They're not just putting in dummy phone numbers or dummy emails just to watch the presentation. So even if they did that, now they come to this page. Now, if they really want the information, they're going to click back and now fill in the correct details. And once they do that, they get into our database and we can follow up with them. And then they can check their email and they can start watching the video presentation. So when they go to their email and click on their email and open it up, it's going to bring them to a page like this. Basically, this is what the page is going to look like. So again, you can see that this is specifically for the business opportunity seekers. The one again for network marketers is going to be different. And we're going to have more as the weeks go by. We're going to have one targeting civil servants. We're going to have another presentation targeting Christians, actually, because I want to talk to really devout Christians who are looking for a business opportunity in a different way also. So we're probably going to have one targeting Muslims also. I'm probably going to be working with one of our team members who is a Muslim so that I can understand the nuance of people in that target market. We are eventually very likely going to have one also targeting students, but we're going to make these decisions as we go along. But for now, we are going to have, we're just starting with two, one targeting business opportunity seekers and one targeting existing network marketers. So this is the one targeting business opportunity seekers. So once they land on this page, all they need to do is they click on this link. I want to ask you two questions. And then if you'd like they are going to start watching the video. That you can start and once they start watching that video, right, and which could potentially basically the video is them the video is basically a presentation similar to what Brian just did. What Brian did is phenomenal. So here I'm sitting down here and I'm wondering, maybe we should probably redo this video. You know, but we'll see about that, right? We'll see about that. So they watch the video, and if they like what they hear, and I'm sure that a lot of them will like what they hear, they basically just, because at the end of the video we tell them to follow the steps below. If you want to get started immediately, right underneath the video, there are instructions of how to get started. So they basically follow the steps in the video, they pay into the company's account, and when they have done that, they can now fill the form here below. And when they click on that form, they can now fill our form with their details. We are going to, within 24 hours, we're going to confirm their payments with Emery. We have a CSR at Emery that takes care of the members of our teams. Her name is Temi. She's phenomenal. Temi is absolutely phenomenal, right? So she's going to handle that, do the confirmation for us, get our accounts credited, and we're going to get the registration done. And we do this generally within 24 hours. So now if they come here and they don't join, like I said, because we've already captured their original details, their name, their original email address and phone number, because we've captured those, we can now follow up. And like I said, it doesn't matter whether they join today, whether they join in 5 months, whether they join in 1 year. As anytime they join, we can always scoot back to our database and see who got them to watch the presentation, and then we'll sign them up right underneath that person's downlines. So basically that's how all of this is going to work. I'm really excited. They're telling me that they'll finish the uploads before 10 p.m. tonight, but I'm just going to temper down my excitement and wait till tomorrow to check. So
wow, you can temper down your excitement. I'll temper it up. This is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I love it.
Thank you so much. Right, so guys, so basically that's it. That's how the entire flow works, right? And as we create more for different target markets, we're going to be adding them right inside of the members area so that it will be available for you on this part of the members area. And another thing that is also really good is that you can always check when you log into your back end. You can always check and see everybody that you referred. That's another thing that we're doing. So when you click on referrals on your back end, after you have set up your accounts starting from tomorrow, everybody that you refer, you will be able to see them on your dashboard, because the way it's been programmed, immediately they fill in this form right here, right? Immediately they fill in this form, right? Our system, not only our autoresponder, not only captures that information, but it has been programmed to take all of that same information and put it on your back end under referrals on your account. So you can actually track everybody that you have referred. And here's another thing. Now, if you look here, you are going to see where we said not paid. So not paid means that this person has watched our presentation, but they have not signed up yet. So what you can do is that you can now come in, take their emails or their phone numbers, and now call them and use our follow-up script, which is one of the tools that we're going to have under the resources link. Once they finish uploading, the resources link will be available. So you can now take their phone number, use our call script, and follow up with them and get them to sign up. So everybody who clicks on your link, who signs up through your link, you are going to see all of them under referrals in your dashboard. Absolutely, absolutely brilliant. It's taking us a lot of time to come up with this, and but because of the way programming works, they really needed a lot of time to get it to the top level where we wanted it to be at. But I told them, just give us an MVP. An MVP means a minimum viable product. Give us a minimum viable product, something that we can start working with immediately, while you can now take all of the time in the world to pretty it up. So they've shown me what version 2 is going to. Okay, they said they are going to show me what version 2.0 is going to look like. They will show that to me on Sunday. But we are going to start with this and basically just take off with it. So I hope you guys love what you have heard. You've seen the demo of the site. This is basically the site. Once they finish uploading, we're going to have the logo up here. Anyway, before the end of tomorrow, you guys are going to see everything up and running, and you can start creating your accounts. So once I've tested it and everything is kosher, I'm going to send out an email and I'll post in our Facebook group and let you guys know so that you can go in and start creating your accounts immediately. So I hope that you love what you have heard, and it's really lovely what we have been able to create, and I know it's going to help every single one of you as we go along on this journey. My goal is to get to diamond. Like I say, my goal is to do diamond in 1 year, and I want to have I want to have, like Brian said earlier, as many of you as want to, because you have to want it also, as neighbors in Malaysia, right? I want to be able to move from my penthouse to Brian's penthouse with a bottle of wine to say, Brian, thank you so much, we did it, right? We did it, right? So
Wow.
I'm sure you're excited. If you're team members, I can see some of your comments, and I'm sure also that if you are watching, that I believe that you can see how much what we have planned for you, and how we are trying to make this really, really straightforward and easy for you to be able to promote. So I want to thank every single one of you so very much for coming on on the presentation today. So what I'm going to do now is to open the floor for some questions. Maybe we'll maybe take 3 to 5 questions, and then we will call it a day. So let's go, guys.
Wow. So
So
before we do questions, I just want to say one thing. I want to say a big, big, big congratulations to you, Ronald, because a leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. The great Jim Rohn has said so. And for everyone that is a part of Team Kairos and a part of this initiative, I want you to know that all of the things I told Ronald, all of the things that he's putting in place for his team, these are all things that are on the drawing board for the company. So what you have here is an advanced version, all right, or I should say a pre-play version of what will be in the company. So it's a major, major, major advantage. And so it's for the ones that will use the tools. I was saying to Ronald, we can always create so many tools. I've done so many videos, do so many presentations, but you have to have the desire. And as long as you have the desire, these amazing, amazing tools are there in order to ensure success. And so thank you
absolutely,
so much, Ronald, for doing this for your team. I'm so happy and grateful to see everything unfold. I know that we have champions that will rise, use these tools, and accompany you all the way to a diamond. Congratulations to
absolutely.
everyone who will make that step and go forward in faith.
Thank you so much, Brian. Thank you so much. I absolutely appreciate you. Like I said, our story will never ever be complete without you. You are the reason I joined Emery. Absolutely, 100%. You are the reason I joined. And you have been with us. I've spoken to you every day since December 17th, every day except 2 days. Every
Yes,
day
every
except
day.
2 days. So I'm truly grateful that you have given us your time, that you have given us, your wisdom, and your knowledge. So I'm just going to go over some of the questions. Let's see. Um, a lot of the questions, some of the earlier questions that I saw earlier says, will Brian give us his presentation? I'm going to answer for Brian. No, not yet, guys. This is a brand new presentation. He's doing this as a privilege to us, right? And he's not even used it for himself outside anywhere else. So let's let him use the presentation for himself for a while before we start asking him for it. All right. But I know Brian is a great guy. He would definitely still share it with us in a little while. So just have some patience. All right. So second question that I saw says, what is the minimum amount I can start with? Oh, that's from Oki John. John, you can start with the pre-associate package, also called the classic package, and that is 59,200 naira. So we usually advise, for everyone to start at the associate level because it enables you to skip one board level, right? But if what you can afford is the pre-associate level, by all means start from there. Because incidentally, our team has been in existence for about 4 weeks now. So we're just about a month old, and we already have someone who started from pre-associate who is now executive. Absolutely
Wow.
mind blowing in 4 weeks, right? All the way from pre-associate to executive, and in fact, we have someone who is on the cusp, a second person who is just on the cusp of doing exactly the same thing, and we have a number of elite pre-associates, right, that I know will do the same thing because they already have associates that they have signed up even though they are on the pre-associate board, and immediately they come in, I know that very quickly they're going to become elite and they're going to get to executive. So we're moving and we're moving fast. We had someone come in with 6 members yesterday, and he became a lead associate same day yesterday. Amazing stuff. And I know that once we start signing up on the sites and we start using these tools, like Brian says, because we need to use the tools, we are going to move even faster. All right. So let's see. I hope I didn't miss any of the questions. Let's see now. So what? Hello, Brian and Ronald. That's from Emeka Igbonike. What's the minimum number of people we should sign up to hit diamond or director level? Okay, I think I will let Brian answer.
All right. The easiest answer is you stop recruiting when you stop doing the business. You always recruit. There's no number
Absolutely.
that you should ever go for in order to say, okay, once I've gotten to this number, I am now going to be a director or a diamond. Once you have new blood, and so what we say in the industry is the new blood is the lifeblood of your business. And so what you do, it doesn't matter. We have directors, 1-star directors, 2-star directors, and they're still recruiting because you always want to have that steady flow of people coming into your business. We always say you start with 3 because once you start with 3, you're now starting to develop some of the leadership skills. You're now starting to develop some of the recruiting skills that you can pass on to the people that you've just recruited. And so that's why we usually say some people are very influential. They can maybe bring in 20 people, but they can't manage all 20. So start with your first 3. And then you move from those 3, you teach those 3 what you did, and then it starts to expand from there. So the short answer is never stop recruiting.
Absolutely. And again, that's the reason why we're creating the team sites, because it will help make recruiting even easier, right? Because now you don't have to think up a presentation, We have representation targeted at specific markets that you can use. You don't have to think up ads. We have ads in your members area that you can take. You don't have to think up social media posts. We have social media posts in the members areas that you can use, right? So basically, we make it so easy for you to take these tools and use them to make recruiting easy. That is the reason why we are creating these tools, right? And I remember that before I signed up, I was telling, I asked Brian this same exact question: how many people do you need to get to um, Diamond? And he's gave me this same answer, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do just three and just call it a day, right? And and then when I did three, I was like, okay, this is interesting, right? And I could have stopped at three, right? Because after all, he mentioned, the number three. I could have stopped at three, but he told me again what he just said. That you need activity, you need new people coming in. Because you're not just doing it just for the promotion, you're doing it for your own self confidence at the same time. Because the more you go out and pitch it and pitch, right, the more confident you will get at actually conveying the message to the outside world, right? So to say. So you should recruit as many people as you can, but start with three and then we'll grow from there. Because if you have three people, now the way our boards are set up, you can actually go a little with two now, the way our boards are, right? You can go a little with two, but because we are giving you tools, we're giving you the power and the permission to go out and recruit more people. Why wouldn't you do that? You should actually do that, right? So get as many people as you can using the tools and all of the training that we are going to be providing to you. Don't just recruit just one or two or three and then relax. When you have the capability and the ability to do 20 and 40. And incidentally, this afternoon I was reading something by Matt Morris. Matt Morris is one of the biggest network marketers in the world. He was, I think, the number one person in World Ventures. World Ventures, unfortunately, just collapsed and went into bankruptcy last year. But he said in that email, and he said that he recruited over 200 people over the course of his network marketing career, especially in his company World Ventures. He recruited over 200 people personally, and now from those 200 people actually led to him having a team of over 1 million people around the world. So you can imagine how much. When he said that, I was like, man, 200. I've not done anything yet. I think I have about 20. I think I have about 20 now recruited personally. And funny thing, I've kind of been so focused on getting the team site ready, getting the tools ready. So I've not really prospected myself, for the last, say, 2 weeks, right? But despite the fact that I've done just 20, I see how our team has over 200 people, which means, right, that the 20, these 20 more or less have gotten us another 180. Now imagine what's going to happen if I have 200 people signed up personally. So amazing. So that is the push now. That is where I'm going to now. All right. So that is the long answer to that question. So Modupe says, do we need to have a site to be able to use this, or everything runs on this KAIROS platform? Modupe, everything runs on the platform. The only thing you need a site for is to sell the product, because I'm sure that especially the Virgin is the absolute runaway bestseller in Emery, especially in Nigeria. In fact, I have a friend who lives in Australia who tells me that she buys Virgin from Nigeria. She calls Nigeria, she has it, sends money, it's bought for her, taken to the post office, packed, and shipped to her in Australia, because there's no Virgin in Australia yet, right? So you can see how much, and you can imagine how much it costs her to be able to do that, just so she can have the product. So it's an absolute great product. And I'm sure a lot of you will be making a lot of money selling that product. So what we have done is we have created sales funnels for the product. But the sales funnels can't be on the team side because it's going to create a lot of ambiguity. So that's why we are putting them separate. So to sell the product, you have to have a site that is outside of the team side, but we have gone, we have gone ahead to make sure that we create all of the marketing materials, the sales letters, the adverts for the products, everything. All you just need to do is log into the members area, click on promo materials, select the material pack for the product that you want to promote, and then you can now go ahead, download all of that, install the pages, edit it. We're going to have a video explaining how to do the edits, right? Again, we're trying to make this as really simple as it can be for you guys to be able to use it and run with it. All right. So Aaron says, what if my prospect clicks on another team KAIROS members link before registrations? Who gets the prospect? So the way this has been set up is been set up to be cookie. Now, what that means is that if somebody clicks on your link first, our system matches you to that person. Even if they click on somebody else's link in 2 weeks' time and join, and then eventually join, our system recognizes that you show them the program first. So we're going to register them under you, basically. So um, again, don't want to make it too complicated. We want to make it as straightforward and as easy as possible. But I remember that the programmer told me that he was going to be setting up cookies for the unique affiliate links. So that's how that is going to work. So Chukuma says, is there a social media group for KAIROS members? Uh, uh, okay, he has two questions. So I'm going to answer this one first. Is there a social media group for Team KAIROS members? Yes, there's a Facebook group. Unfortunately, because of the ongoing national identification number registration exercise in Nigeria at the moment, sales of SIM cards have been suspended. So we can't get a new phone line yet for the team, which means that we can't have a Telegram group yet or a WhatsApp group yet because I don't want to do it on my personal number, right? Because you guys are going to kill me with messages, right? So I want to be able to, I want to be able to have it on a dedicated phone, and which requires it to have a dedicated line, and we can't have that yet until March, I think. So, but we have a Facebook group. But once we're able to start to register a new line now and get a new SIM card for the new phone that we have already bought, then we're definitely going to have, immediately we're able to get that new line, we're going to have on the same day a Telegram group and a WhatsApp group for the team members. But right now, we have a Facebook group. Right. So your second question says, are pre-associate members qualified for the funnels? Absolutely yes. In comparison, everybody is the same. Everybody. I'm using these same funnels to promote Team KAIROS. The same thing. I'm not using anything different. Despite the fact that I created it. You understand? Because I need you to see my example. I need you to see that I'm using the same thing that I'm asking you to use. So it's not different, guys. So, and we don't discriminate. We don't say, oh, you are associate or pre-associate. It doesn't matter, right? Like I told you guys, someone from pre-associate is now an executive in our team, all the way from pre-associate, right? So we didn't say, oh, we're not going to support you because you started from pre-associate. It doesn't matter, right? It's not about where you start. It's about how do you get to diamond. That is the question, right? Okay. Let's see now. Okay. Emmanuel says, I would like you to emphasize on how to go about obtaining our products as an associate sign up. Thanks a lot. Okay, Emmanuel, I did a video showing how to purchase the products from the back end. So please join our Facebook group. If you don't have a link for our Facebook group, please just tag me on Twitter. Tag me on Twitter, and I'm going to send you a link to that video. Just watch it. It's very, very self-explanatory. It's a video that I did when I was ordering my own products. So you understand that it was done in the right manner. So just watch that video and you will be able to get your products sent to you. All right. Let's see now. Someone is, I think, contentize. I don't know if that's a real name, but he says, do we earn at pre-associate level? If yes, how does that work? And how many sponsorship do we need to have to start earning? Um, so on the pre-associate level, you earn a sponsor bonus and then you earn a promotion bonus. You don't earn a team bonus on pre-associate, right? And you don't earn an elite bonus on pre-associate, but you earn sponsor bonuses. That is when you sign up someone and that you earn a bonus. When that person signs up another person on the second level, you also earn a bonus. Doesn't matter which level they sign up at, whether they sign up at pre-associate, just like you, or they sign up at associate. Doesn't matter. You still earn those sponsor bonuses. Doesn't matter which um, uh, where you're starting from. So you earn a sponsor bonus. Now, the moment you become elite and your board gets filled up on the pre-associate level, you will get promoted to associate. And once you immediately get promoted, you are going to earn a promotion bonus, right? So when you are board, on the associate board, you can now start earning um, a team bonus as long as you have one referral also on the associate board. All right. So, like Brian said earlier, it's not don't say, oh, I'm going to stop at this number, right? Start with three. Three will get you to elite, get you promoted, right? But you want to make sure that you use the tools and everything that we're providing you to get more and more people coming on. All right. Moore says, you see, there will be a place where the people who watch the videos will actually see our numbers and colors if they have questions. Is that still available? Exactly, that's what I said. It's available. I just showed you. I showed you on the dashboard. It's under referrals. So once you sign up, you will see that under referrals. Everybody that signs up through your link will show up on your dashboard when you click on referrals. And when they join, we're going to mark them as joined, right? We're going to mark them inside of your dashboard as joined. So you see all of the people that anybody that you see with a tag that says not joined or not paid, it means the person has signed up, but the person has not joined our team, right? So their names and phone numbers are going to be there, so you can follow up. We have one of our tools is our call script that you can use to follow up. You can just grab the call script, call them on the phone, and just go through the call script and try get to convince them to join us. Now, if they don't join us, you can just reiterate over to having them come for another of our business presentations, because we are doing our business presentations every Monday. Our next one is next Monday. We're going to have his business presentation, and I hope on that day, I hope to be as good as Brian was tonight, right on Monday.
You're always better. You're always better.
I don't think so, though. All right, so that's it. I think John was asking how much is the associate level. So the associate level is 295,930 naira. That is what it costs to join on the associate level. 295,930 naira. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Will pre-associate downlines count for one on the associate board? Yes, they will count immediately they come up to the associate board, right? So when you're on pre-associate and you sign pre-associates, they count for you on the associate board. When you move up to the associate board, they won't count for you until they come up to the associate board. Just like you. The same way your directs on the associate level will not count for you when you move up to executive. They have to move up also to executive for them to count for you. That's why in Emery, you can't leave people that you signed up behind. In fact, that was one reason why I joined, right? I didn't want on purpose. I knew that I could have joined any company, that had a binary plan. I would just do a lot of volume and just move alone. But I didn't want to move alone. I'm not just doing this for myself. I want to make sure that I carry along as many people as are willing to be carried along, because I mean, I can't force anybody, right? But I want to carry along as many of you as want to move ahead with me, right? Up to diamond, because that is my target. And another thing is, I probably will talk about this maybe on Monday, but let me talk about it briefly. I know a lot of you are fixated on director because you will have earned 25 million by director, but realize that director is only one third of the way. There's a lot more money than 25 million coming after director, a lot more, right? There are cars coming, there are more trips coming. There's a house coming. There's a lot more, right? That house at the diamond level is worth 300,000 US dollars, guys. 300,000. That's 120 million naira, right? And it is in a foreign country, and you get a residence permit for 10 years. That is something that will be fantastic for you and your family. It gives you an option B, right? Aside the regular Nigerian passport that you have, right? So there's a lot more coming after director. So don't just get fixated on that. Director is a good interim short-term goal, but don't forget the fact that there's a lot more to come. All right. So by the time we start hitting director, which I'm sure we're going to be doing pretty soon, because we're really moving at a fast pace. When we hit there, we are now going to start aiming for the other ranks, right? So director is just one third of the way, right? So Kalisa says, based on the products, can pregnant women use our Virgin, our Vitide, and our Adwell? Okay, I think I will let Brian answer that question, because to be honest, I don't have an answer for that.
Sure, sure. I can take that one. In terms of pregnant women, we always recommend that pregnant women do not use our vagine, not because of any side effects or any medical problem. There are no known side effects to using our vagine. However, we do not want anyone doing anything like maybe putting the pen applicator too far, inserting it too far, or doing anything so that they have any chance of blaming us, blaming the
Yeah,
regime for any issue. In terms of the Vitide and the Adwell, it depends. It depends on which trimester they're in, and it depends on their own circumstances. So we usually tell pregnant women do not use the vagine, and to carefully consult, whether they're healthy, whether it is that they have been using Vitide and Adwell, and they will be able to tell any adverse reaction in their own body. But we usually recommend that they use it, gingerly, use Adwell and Vitide gingerly, but don't use the vagine at all.
absolutely. That's actually a great answer there. So Headmaker says, are the sales funnels compatible with CAD? No, they are not. The sales funnels are compatible with WordPress, and they are compatible with the Thrive Architect plugin. So we are also going to give you the Thrive Architect plugin, because we bought an agency license for it, right? They no longer have an agency license currently, but when they used to have it, I bought an agency license for it. And at the time, I actually thought, I was like, why did I think it was a mistake or something, but I kept thinking, why did I even buy an agency license when I didn't need it? And I kept thinking about asking for a refund and going to a lesser plan, but then I never ever got around to doing it. And now they've taken it away. But suddenly, here we are, and now I'm able to use it. Which if I had probably gotten a refund for it, now I will have been running around trying to find something that we can use. So it's compatible with WordPress and Thrive Architect, and we are going to provide that plugin for you to be able to use it too. All right. So Uchama says, would pre-associate downlines count for one on the? I think I've answered this question before, but here's one thing that I didn't mention. If you're on the pre-associate level and you sign up somebody on associate, that person counts for you on pre-associate. And when you move up from pre-associate up to from pre-associate up to pre-associate, now you already have somebody on associate. So it's like killing two birds with one stone, guys. So if you're on pre-associate, please don't just say, "Oh, I'm going to sign up only pre-associates." No, sign up people on the associate level. So I was talking about our member who started from pre-associate and who is now an executive. And what she did was, as a pre-associate, she signed up two people on the associate level, and by the time she got to her board got filled up on pre-associate and she got to the associate level, she already had two qualifications on associate, which instantly let her become elite. In fact, she became elite the same day that she got on the associate board, because she was the person who filled the board. So she
Wow.
filled the board and she became elite immediately. Like,
Amazing.
well, it was just crazy.
Wow.
you know. So and then her board got pretty full pretty quickly also, and she became executive, right? So if you're on the pre-associate level, you can sign up people on associate. In fact, today we had a team member on pre-associate who signed up someone on the associate level
Mhm.
just today, right? So that is how to build it, and that is the correct way to go.
Awesome.
Okay, Godson says, oh, okay, that's not a question. Isabel says, if you're an associate and sign up someone on pre-associate, what happens to you? Well, you get paid. Good things happen. You get paid a sign-up bonus, a 5% sign-up bonus. But now you have someone that you can work with and help them, teach them, show them what to do. They can now recruit more people, get fill their boards, become elite, and once they come up to associate, you now have a qualification on that level. So good things happen. Doesn't matter where you sign up people. Please understand that what matters is that they are moving with you. It is important that they are moving also, right? Because that's how the merit plan works. All right. So Vincent says, can we promote our funnels to people outside of Nigeria? Example, Ghana. Absolutely. You're a member of Emery. You can promote it to any country where Emery currently operates, right? And if someone lives in a country where Emery doesn't have an office, right, but they want to buy it from you, have you ship it to them, by all means do that if they know about the product. I just talked about my friend who lives in Australia who buys the product. So when she heard that, I had joined Emery, she said, "Oh, you know what? Maybe I should be buying the product from you now, right?" And now I'm even thinking of joining. Because she loves the product. She loves the product, but she told me that she had been in other network marketing companies and she didn't like the leadership. So,
Yeah.
so the person who was selling this to her has been asking her to join, but she said no so far. But if I was, because I'm involved, that she's now thinking of joining, that she would love to join our team, because she says she
Awesome.
knows that the leadership is going to be awesome. All right, so let's see. Is the promotion done automatically by the company system or is it manually done? That's
Mhm.
Chukuma asking. I don't understand what that means, Chukuma. Maybe you should rephrase that question. And then he also asks, if someone is not on Twitter yet, please, where else can one tag you to get the Facebook link to join? You can tag me on Facebook. I'm on Facebook, same name, Ronald Nzimora on Facebook. Just search for my name. You're going to see I'm the dude wearing a suit with the red tie on Facebook. So just tag me on Facebook and I will send you that. Okay. Let's see now. All right. Okay, I think that's it. That's all the questions that we have for tonight. So I want to thank very, very specially our guests and our lead presenter for today, Mr. Brian Louis, all the way from Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you so much, Brian. You gave us 1 hour and 40 minutes of your time today. I'm super, 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 super grateful for the opportunity. I love you, man. Absolutely. You're like
Wow,
the
I
big
love you
brother
too,
that I
brother.
don't have, right? So thank you so much for coming on and giving us your time, sharing your knowledge with us, and sharing an awesome presentation. Everybody's buzzing about that presentation, right? And I want to thank every single one of you for coming on, watching. I was looking at it at the viewer count, and at some point we had over 120. That's like the highest we've had since we started
Wow.
doing this presentation. So normally we have like 25, 30, and today we had over 100, and we still have 8 people still watching. Absolutely, absolutely incredible. I want to thank every single one of you, all our team members who took the time to be here today. I want to thank all of you also who are not yet our team members who scheduled your time to come listen to the presentation. And I want to tell you, this is going to be a great decision that you will make if you decide to join us. Trust me on that. Absolute best decision you will be making this year 2021, because we are here to support you. We are here to help you. We are here to provide the tools, the training, and the guidance to make sure that Emery is a success story for you. So thank you guys. Thank you everybody for coming on. Thank you, Brian, again for the business presentation. God bless every single one of you. Have a great night, and I will see you guys on Monday. Thank you.